Hello everyone, my name is Jaya, and today I want to talk about art lecturers and the one thing you should always ask them. And that one thing is actually their portfolio. I've had design lecturers that told everyone in the class that, oh, my 5-year-old son can design better than all of you, and never shown any of their work. We ourselves have never seen how they design, how good they actually are. You cannot just trust like, oh, the school hired this person. You cannot just trust that, okay, the school knows what they're doing. The person has the qualifications, whatever. I would always ask for to see their work and to always see for myself and judge for myself how much can I learn from this person. And it's very likely they'll give the excuse of, oh, all my work is old, which is a red flag too. Or they'll go like, oh, I have no website, which is also a red flag. Because if all their work is old, they're not constantly creating anything new, they're not modern, they're not updated, and they have no website, that means they're also not keen on showing what they can do or their work. The two drawing lecturers that I've had, they were very proactive in showing their work. We didn't have to ask them, oh, can I see how you draw? They showed their portfolio. One of them was doing a webcomic. We all could see the drawing and we could all judge for ourselves that, hey, this might be someone that I really want to learn from. Depending on how robust the university is, their website usually they'll have the lecturers, and under the lecturers they'll go like, okay, this is their portfolio actually for art schools. Some really don't have that. They don't even have the Instagram. They have nothing. So all you have to do is kind of trust that, okay, the school hired them. They have the qualifications. They should be able to be trusted, right? But I would go further and not do that trusting and actually ask, can I see your work? Can I see what's the most recent thing you did? Like everything, you know. Especially if they are like drawing lecturers where they go like, okay, I want to teach you anatomy, I want to teach you figure drawing, I want to teach you illustration. They have to be able to at least show work that has appeal. Even if you may not appreciate what they do, you go, okay, this is not really what I like. I don't really like your work, but I can respect and see that your work has appeal, your work has recognition, your work has a following, and that proves that your work has merit. Versus say a lecturer that doesn't show anything that they do, maybe even don't even demonstrate how to do figure drawing. They just stand there and talk. They don't even pick up the charcoal and help you draw and see. They just stand there and talk and talk and talk. That's very bad. You as an art student, a new art student or whatever, have to learn to cultivate a creative eye or critical eye and see things and go like, okay, this is my lecturer, this is the work they produce. Then you have to think for yourself whether this is actually good work or stuff like that. Regardless of how you feel about their work, whether you deem it, oh, why should I learn from you? You should still give them the basic respect, because sometimes as lecturers, they can teach you things that they themselves cannot do, but they can push you, encourage you to do things that you can learn how to do. And I always find that some lecturers are there not because they are that particularly good at teaching, but they have a lot of connections, they have a lot of influence that way. So it's always best to, as much as possible, give them the respect. But of course, if they ever become toxic, you have to take note of that and not let that go. It has been pointed out to me that sometimes these lecturers are scared of showing the students their work because it might become a case where the students love their work so much they want to be a copycat of them. They want to like, oh, how do you do it? Let me follow you step by step. Let me just take that. But I think as a lecturer, it's your job to temper them and go like, okay, I can see that you are trying to be like me. You definitely don't want to do that. You can piggyback off it for a while, but you cannot do it forever. You'll just be a poor man's version of me. All in all, I would say as an art student, you have to remember that your art journey is something that you will have taken on for yourself, and you have to see it through in a way that you have to check, are the lecturers good? Who should I listen to? Should I listen to them? So on and so forth. And when it turns out that the lecturers aren't that good, you have to supplement your education with YouTube videos, online courses, and stuff like that. You cannot like expect to go into art school and go, okay, all my lecturers are gonna solve all my problems for me. I'm settled. I'm safe. I'll graduate and I'll immediately get a job and so on and so forth. Always don't take these kind of things for granted. Remember that if the lecturer is scared of showing you their work, say it's old work, they don't want to show it to you, embarrassed, they have no website, keep that in mind. Bit of a red flag. Just see how it goes, whether they ever demonstrate anything or they just use their mouth and just talk and talk and talk. They never show any of their work or do any work for you to see. And if that's the case, then it might really be a good indicator of you might have to look elsewhere for your education. So as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep creating, stay safe.